Hello there. Hi, my name is Ryan Houlihan, and for my senior capstone, I wanted to take the opportunity to learn about something I hadn't had a lot of chance to learn about in my time here in college. And for me, that was video games sound, and video game music. I hadn't really done anything with it, so I didn't really know about the workflow, how it's implemented into the game in the first place. So this program that I'm trying to open now is called Wwise. And it's kind of a middle ground between the hard coding of the game and music and sound engineers like myself who might not be so experienced in that sort of thing. And so this is our main kind of work area we got here. You got your sound effects down here, jumping, dying, which hopefully I won't be doing. Monster noises. And then down here we have the music that I put together for the game myself. And what I've got here, kind of the basic workflow, is that I've just got a bunch of kind of real short 5-second clips or so, 10-second clips, and they all kind of go together. It'll get louder than this later. And they're all loaded into this playlist. And the basic idea is that in video games, as opposed to something like film music, you kind of can't write just a specific length piece because you don't know how long your player is going to be standing in a certain room. So you kind of have to have the option to have the music loop forever before they walk into another room, and you want the music to change. So let's open up the game that I use for this project. It's an open source game called Cube. And I just want to run this alongside Cube so that I can mix. What's up? Okay. We connect these together, and this way I can kind of manipulate the sound and change it on the fly, which is nice. Okay. And so over here on the right side of the screen, you'll kind of see sounds popping up as I'm walking around. I'm just going to move this over because you don't need to see it so well. You'll notice over here, when I start walking, you can see sound effects for, I'm walking on tiles right now, that's why it says tile. And then there's some reverb units over to the right of that. And as I walk out of different rooms, that reverb goes away. And when I walk on this kind of material over here, which is dirt, that tile will start saying dirt. So that's how you know the sound is actually connected. Now, let's say I want to change this shotgun sound because it kind of sounds like a pea shooter. It doesn't sound really cool. I'm thinking maybe if we drop the pitch on it, it'll make it sound a little grittier, maybe a little tougher or something. So I go over here to the weapon sound effects. Here's the shotgun. Yeah, oh, there's our problem. The pitch over here is way too high, so let's drop this down a little bit. See if that sounds any better. Okay, it's not bad, but it's a little low, and I don't know if you noticed, but the sound kind of slowed down and that reload animation didn't really sync up. So let's try to find a happy middle ground. See if that works any better. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. All right, now another example. I'm just gonna load up a level. I've got some of my music implemented in this game. Okay. And so you might notice that it kind of sounds like we're outside the club right now. All you can hear is the bass. The idea is when I walk through this door up in front of me, it'll kind of start to bring in those higher frequencies. It'll sound like we've walked into a room where the music's playing. But right now it kind of drops that low pass filter a little bit too slowly, and it doesn't really sound natural. So I'll just run you through that. You can see how it sounds. And it's kind of a cool effect, but it takes a while. So let's see if we can speed up that transition and make it sound a little bit realer. So over here I've got my events, which are triggered within the game. It starts off with outside music over here, and it's got the low pass filter up, and then when I walk inside, it triggers this inside music event over here, and that drops the low pass filter down to 0. You can see the time is a little bit high though, it's 5 seconds right now. Let's just pull that down, about 1 maybe. See if that helps. Oops. All right. Okay, that works a little bit better. So now let's say I want to compile all this stuff that I've got into the game. That's okay. also need to crank this up because it's too quiet. Okay, all you do is go over here and hit this little magic generate button, and that'll start to compile that into the game for me so people like me don't have to be an expert in code. I did have to do a little bit of coding in the background, but it wasn't nearly as complicated as it could have been. So now we can just close Wwise and we can just open up the game on its own. And then I'll just run through the level and you guys can see how the music's implemented. And, all right, yeah, that shotgun's town got fixed up. And what? That's more better. Okay. Hey, buddy. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk over here, and that's gonna trigger a intruder alert, and then the music's gonna get exciting, and then I'm gonna have to start shooting stuff. But you know, it's self-defense. They're trying to kill me, and they are monsters, and it's not too bloody, so I hope nobody gets too disturbed by it.
Alert.
Oh, I'm intruding.
Complete system access granted.
Check your corners. Oh, yeah. Got him. Whoa. That guy's kind of just minding his own business. I think I'll just let him live. Alright. You see the music changes.
Open.
Good. It's working. Alright, now check out what happens when I dive into this water over here. Oh yeah, sounds like we're good. Then when I get back out of the water, it's back to normal. Not a big deal, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little smug about it. Oh jeez. It's kind of low, so I might be dropping out here. Oh! Well, that's the end of me. And that'll be the end of my presentation, I think. All right. Thank you very much. You guys have been very kind.